Life can be funny sometimes. From the get-go, we've always been told to keep fighting and keep going and to strive for success always. Sometimes to the point where this idea has been so deeply embedded into us that work has become everything, that the grind is everything, that success can only be measured if you belong to a certain class or have a certain job or status. I mean, even if the art scene is getting a lot more recognition nowadays, it's incredibly rare to find someone who pursues art as a living. Someone I know recently told me they quit their corporate job and followed their passion for dance and are pursuing a career in it. It's not easy to do that. It takes guts to leave everything behind and go for what you want on a path not traversed by many. I was told by an acquaintance recently that, hey Tejas, you worked on a film featuring John Abraham. That's amazing, great work. As if somehow that was the definition of success. Not the hundreds of videos I have uploaded on YouTube across 2 channels, not the countless of hours I have worked on my personal short films, and not the hard work I put in for a client who may not even pay me to my potential. None of that defines success unless I've worked with someone famous. In fact, this person went on to mention how they have a niece pursuing photography as a career, and initially they thought it was a waste of time and resources until the niece started photographing at events with high-profile celebrities. That was when the photographer became worthy in their eyes. That was the crass generalization of success. One key aspect I've had to learn this year is the art of letting go. There's this old saying where if something bothers you, simply listen to it in one ear and let it out the other. If something's not worth engaging your energy in, the energy that is precious and vital for your sustenance and sanity, you then only need to let it go.
Let it go, let it go.
Nope, not that one, although Elsa's got the right spirit. I know, it is not as easy as it sounds, especially for someone like me who is always going to keep trying my best and hardest to make sure something works out, even if it kills me. There has to be a point where you realize for yourself, without anyone nagging this to you, because I know most times you're not going to listen to anyone, where you realize someone or something just isn't quite worth your energy or your time anymore. It's not that you have given up, and I know it can often feel that way to perfectionists. But when you understand and accept that if you have put all your efforts into something and it isn't quite working out, maybe you weren't at fault. Maybe you just have to try it differently. Whether you approach that differently or you leave it completely. It could be leaving a relationship that has dragged on unnecessarily and only causing harm to both individuals. Will I miss that person terribly and go through months of suffering and possible trauma? Yes. Is it worth my mental energy to go through all of that for a person who doesn't care? It could be learning to ride a motorbike, getting injured, trying again in a few months just to have another scare, and then trying again a third time where you fall again and realize, okay, yep, there are more important things than me learning how to ride a bike. You know, like my life? Will I miss the feeling of freedom I get as the wind brushes against my face? Yes. Would I rather be alive knowing full well I'm not cut out for riding? Definitely yes. It could be that your sleep schedule is completely out of whack, and one day sleep evades you till 6 a.m. So what do you do in such a case? Well, you do a sunrise, but it's overcast. But at least the plains are nice. Would I rather be in the comfort of my bed? Of course. But if I've tried for hours and nothing's working, I might as well allocate that energy into something else than just lying there disappointed in my futile attempts to sleep. It doesn't have to be anything productive. It can just be anything that isn't keeping you stagnant. Oops. It feels like lately I've been adding a filmmaker's note within the video itself. So allow me to explain how I came about the idea for this video. 6 years ago, I was studying electrical and electronics engineering here at NTU. And it's been 5 years since I've come back to the campus. If that math doesn't add up, that's because I quit engineering after 1 year of pursuing it. That's when I got into filmmaking. But honestly, being here after so long, it just put a smile on my face. Looking at all those places where I used to study, eat food, hang out with friends. It's a great feeling. It was a very nostalgic afternoon. It was going through these emotions that I realized how much I missed the life of a student, of being part of a huge campus. I didn't get to experience much of that uni campus life, largely due to COVID, but also film school was relatively small. But do I regret leaving engineering at NTU? Not a chance. Letting go was the best decision I ever made, for it inadvertently made me the artist that I am today. A dear friend of mine posed a question to me a few days ago. He also recently uploaded a video on his channel regarding the same thing, so go check him out, link in description. And his question was, are you a giver or a taker? I gave him a lengthy answer, but it essentially boiled down to finding a balance of the energy you put out or receive. Whether it's finding that balance in one person, one activity, or multiple people and multiple activities in your life. Similarly, it's the art of knowing what and who is worth your time and energy. When you are able to find a healthy balance, you will understand what's worth working on and what's worth letting go of in order for you to achieve your goals or even happiness. Almost magically, things start aligning themselves for you, and these things naturally get attracted to you, even without you actively seeking them out. Life has a way of being funny like that.